Have you ever pondered the depth of God's promises to us? These divine assurances nestled within the pages of the Bible serve as a beacon of hope and a source of comfort in a world often clouded by uncertainty. They are the steadfast reminders of God's unwavering love and commitment to us. Today we're going to explore 10 of these promises, each one a testament to the magnitude of His faithfulness. Stay with us as we delve into these 10 divine assurances. The first promise from God we'll explore is from the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, yes, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This promise reassures us that God is always with us, providing strength and support in times of fear and uncertainty. The second promise is found in Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This promise is a testament of God's plan of prosperity and hope for all of us. Lastly, in the book of Matthew chapter 11 verse 28, we find our third promise. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." This promise offers comfort and rest to those who are tired and weighed down by life's burdens. These promises remind us of God's unwavering presence and protection. Continuing with our journey, the fourth promise is from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This promise assures us that God is in control, and His plans for us are always good. Moving on, the fifth promise is from Deuteronomy, chapter 31, verse 6. "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." This is God's promise of His constant presence and unwavering support. Finally, the sixth promise hails from Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." This promise is a testament to God's compassion and willingness to provide relief to those in need. Through these promises we see God's plan for our prosperity and peace. As we reach the final part of our journey, the seventh promise is from the book of Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." This promise assures us that God is our refuge in times of trouble, offering us rest when we are weary. The eighth promise is found in the book of Romans chapter 10 verse 9. "If you declare with your mouth, Jesus is Lord, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved." This promise gives us the pathway to salvation. The ninth promise from the book of John chapter 14 verse 2 says, "In my Father's house are many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I go to prepare a place for you?" It assures us of our eternal home with God. Our final promise, the 10th, is from the book of John chapter 3 verse 16. "For God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son, that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have eternal life." This promise encapsulates God's limitless love for us and His desire for our eternal life. These final promises assure us of God's rest and eternal life. In these 10 promises we see a God who loves, cares, and has a plan for each of us. Remember the hope and comfort these promises can bring, whether you're feeling lost, anxious, or at peace. They remind us that we're never alone and that there's a purpose behind everything. They're God's loving assurance to us, painted vividly across the pages of the Bible. If these promises have encouraged you, please like, share, and subscribe for more motivational content. Together we can spread the good news of God's promises.